Well, hello all. This is really where the rubber meets the road here of writing the business plan. We are looking at different types of business models, and if you go to figure 8-5 in your book, okay, we have a business model canvas. A lot of you may remember when we talked about doing a SWOT analysis, and that is internally, what are our strengths and weaknesses, and how do we build them, and externally, where our competition lies, our customers lie, our suppliers lie. And we looked at that as opportunities and threats. So we build our strengths and continue to build them, and we work on our weaknesses, okay, by really understanding our competition and what's out there. So, so far in your business plan that you've already started to write, we've already got a company, okay, that you have chosen, a vision and a mission for that company. Now we got to kind of write the plan itself. That means we got to look at our internal environments, our external environments, and this figure 8-5 looks at our customer relationships, our channels of success, our value propositions, our key resources, where are we getting our revenue from? And there's a lot here, but I'm not asking you for specifics. What I'm asking you is when you develop a business model, that means you mind map all of the different things that are good. Okay? Like what type of a vision do you have? What type of a mission do you have? And how do you drive it? And that's where you start writing your business plan. So if you look at the benefits of creating a business plan on page 251 of your book, it'll give you a lot of good examples. And then on page 252, it talks about 3 tests that every business plan must pass: reality test, competitive test, and a value test. So, you're putting together a plan. So, what are your strategic goals going to be to drive this business? If you're using an existing business that you're working in and you want to improve it, what strategy would you use if that were your own company to accomplish what you want to accomplish in this business plan? If you're fictitiously thinking of a company you'd like to start, remember, this is all part of leadership. You need to have structure. You need to understand industry and business to do this. So what we're suggesting here is for you to, what I'm going to have you do this week is I'm going to have you come up with 5 goals. That means you're going to come up with 5 goals for your internal environment. Okay? What type of company do you have? What type of employees do you have? What type of revenue are you going to use to drive this model? The 4th thing would be, how do you plan to target your customers? Remember, we just talked about the feasibility study. And then go into Porter's 5 forces. Really listen to that video I put up there. That's going to be very, very helpful. So come up with 5 internal goals. Then flip it and then come up with 5 external strategic goals. Who are your suppliers? Who are your competitors? Who are going to be the vendors? Not the vendors, I'm sorry. Suppliers, competitors. What are your customers going to be like? And the other thing is, what about other things you have to consider? Maybe like, what do I want to say here? Okay, for example, you have environmental concerns, okay? You're doing a product or service that meets compliance regulations, say like with OSHA, things like that. Are you performing a service to a company, for example, accounting, or it could be a consulting, organizational consulting. Are you going to be looking at your competition? What did they do that you don't do? What did they do that you would like to do but do it better? So again, these would be your strategic goals right now that you're building on. And as each week goes by, you're going to be coming up with more. Now, you've already uploaded one Word document. You're going to upload another one now. And you're going to call this particular document, okay, you got vision and mission so far. Now you're going to come up with strategic goals. That's how you're going to head this document. And at the very end, when you write your business plan, you're going to put all these documents together. Okay? So just keep going with the videos that I'm giving you. Keep going with all of these webcams. Listen to them. Look at the outline that I'm putting up there for you and the reference to the book. Okay? All the different references. So that's what I'm talking about so far. And have a wonderful week this week. I'm going to spend 4 parts. That means 4 days on this particular chapter 8, and then 3 days are going to be on chapter 9. We'll be talking about marketing strategies. Okay.